Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a special automobile for you today. 1971 Riviera. Now what's so cool about these, remember, is those bumpers are back in there. Don't have those 5 mile an hour or 15 mile an hour or whatever mile an hour bumpers those things had. Definitely better looking car than the rest of them. The 71 is the one to have. And this one's really special because this was an exact replica of the car that the Canadians gave Guy Lafleur in 1971 when he joined. I tell you, she is beautiful. Wait till you see it on the lift. The bottom side of it is just absolutely clean as a whistle. Absolutely beautiful. We got a 455 under the hood. That paint has got a light metallic in it, and it is just as slick as can be, man. She is absolutely beautiful. Love the Buick wheels. The body work is straight as an arrow. All the body gaps are looking good. All the stainless is looking great. All the chrome is looking brand new. And then that white vinyl top really sets it off. And of course, that boat tail, everybody's seeing that real quick. I love these door handles too, the way they work. And take a look at the door jambs, all nice and clean and painted up. Now, this armrest has got a little bit of wear to it. The rest of the interior pretty much looks like it's brand new. That center console with that half staple shifter. And then we've got seat belts in the back. Doesn't look like anybody's ever sat in the back seat. Heck, it doesn't look like anybody's ever sat in the front seats either. The finish on the dash is looking beautiful. That black dash itself is looking gorgeous. I mean, everything about this car is just drop dead gorgeous. She is a beauty. And like I said, please stay and watch to the end of the video. You have got to see how clean the bottom of this thing is. I love these cars, and anytime I see one at a car show or at an auction or wherever I happen to be, I'm crawling underneath it to check it out. Look at that trunk. I mean, it looks brand new in there. There's a spare in there. Looks like the jack's in there, the lug wrench, the whole 9 yards. And you can see all the finish work down in here. Look at the chrome around that tail light, and the chrome everywhere is just looking brand new. Now the whole gutter system around the trunk openings all painted up looking great. The paint work on the bottom side of the deck lids also looking awesome. I mean, take this thing anywhere, you're gonna be the coolest guy in town. I mean, look at the stance on this thing, man. The design on it is just off the charts. And of course, wherever you take it, everybody's gonna know what you got. You've got a Riviera. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car, and a lot of you may be wondering what that means to you. Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality car. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's take this baby for a ride. I tell you, when we park this dream in your driveway, you better get used to talking to people, because everywhere you're going, you're gonna wanna tell everybody about this thing. Everybody's gonna be coming up to you, Tell you what, this is one cool little car here, just floating down the road just like you'd think a Rivi would do also. Just as smooth as can be. I tell you, I'm ready to drive to Florida in this baby. She is a sweetheart. You can see all the reflections on the hood looking good. I can actually see the green leaves on the trees. Then down here on the dash, everything down here is looking good. Speedo looks like it's working correctly. Now I just put a little bit of gas in it and that gas gauge came up to almost quarter of a tank. I just put a couple gallons in it. Looks like it's got an aftermarket radio in it too. Now the steering wheel is not perfectly straight as I'm going down the road, so I'll have the guys put it up on the laser alignment rack and we'll make sure that steering wheel is nice and straight for you. But I tell you what, the ride is just as smooth as can be. And don't forget, we can park this dream in your driveway. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. You just give Tom a call. He'll tell you just how easy that process is. Now, we'd love to have you come check it out in person or send your inspector. And stick with us. You got to see the bottom side of this thing, man. It is the cleanest one I've ever seen. Very, very nice car right here. This thing was well kept throughout the years, and then whoever restored it did a beautiful job on the restoration. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now we're right outside the Motor City and we're close to the airport, so a lot of people can fly in the morning and fly right back out in the evening after seeing the car. And if you see either Tom or I at a car show or at an auction or something, come on up, say hi. We'd love to meet you. We do sell about 95% of our stuff sight unseen on the internet, so we don't get to meet a lot of our customers. Just give us a call, let us know you're coming, or let us know you're sending an inspector. Thank you all 1.7 million of you who have also subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. And it's a great way to keep track of us. So if you haven't, do it. And hit the little bell button so you get a notification whenever we get a new car in. Which we're getting 1 to 2 new cars in every day. So we're always got new inventory coming in. So stick with us. We're going to go up in the air with it right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath the Riv now, and man, is it pretty. Now, I'd say that is brand new chrome on that rear bumper. That thing is gigantic. I mean, everything on this thing is just clean as a whistle. Now, I've been underneath a lot of these cars because every time I see one, I want to buy it, and I don't think I've ever seen one this nice on the bottom side. You can see the exhaust, the tank, everything looking brand new. Even the paint job on the frame looking brand new. Paint job on the rear end housing definitely looks new. We got new brake lines. Now the gear ratio in there, we just rolled it over and it's a 273 gear. I actually looked that up on the site too, and they did offer that back in the day. It is an open rear end. You can see the drums have been all cleaned up, looking good. Now the guys will still pull the brakes apart and make sure they're in good working order. We have stock appearing mufflers on here. They've painted the drive shaft up to look like bare metal so it won't rust. Normally that would be a bare metal piece that would be all rusty. You can see the exhaust is all brand new, parking brake cables new, floorboards are painted black. looking beautiful. Turbo 400 trans, which was similar to what would have come in the car back in the day. We'll look close at this 455 when we get it down. We'll get the hood up and look at that. Lower control arms have been all painted up. All the bushings look like they're new. We do have disc brakes up front. All the steering gear, again, has been painted up to look like bare metal so it doesn't rust. I'll tell you what, you may want to put some mirrors underneath this thing if you take it to a car show, because it's probably one of the nicest Rivieras I've ever been underneath. Chrome on the front bumper, I'd say, has been redone also. It is nice, bright and shiny right down to the bottom edge. Tell you what, that is one cool bumper there too. And then the wheels and tires. Love these Buick wheels. Really, really look cool. And if I could see the size, I would tell you, there it is. Two 35/75 15s. The wheel wells are also nice and clean. The wheel lip molding's all nice and clean, looking good. That rocker molding also looks beautiful. The paintwork from the bottom side here also looking good. You can get a real good look at the frame, how nicely it's painted. I always feel around on the back side of the fenders. Everything there's smooth. It's kind of hard to get you can't really get your hand up, feel the back side of that rocker. So we got the same size tire back here, two 35/75 15s, same good looking rim, and I tell you, these things look like they're brand new. Let's lower it down now. You want to talk about clean? It is clean under here, baby. 455, 4 barrels sitting on top. Now that 4 barrel looks like it's a stock appearing carburetor. We do have power brakes, we do have power steering. You can see the upper control arms, the inner fenders, everything painted up good. All the wiring is looking nice and tight. It's got MSD wires on it. The firewall looks good. Just everything painted up, looking beautiful under here. We do have air conditioning. Everything looking beautiful under here, man. All the hose clamps look correct. All the hoses look correct. Paint job on the motor's looking good. The paint job on the air cleaner's also looking sweet as can be. Tell you what, bottom side of the hood's painted chassis black. The whole area up here in front of the radiator's all nice and clean. We got stickers all over here just like would have been back in the day. I mean, this is one clean machine, guys. Give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.